daily burn trainer and a registered dietitian. And today I'm going to walk you through one of my favorite recipes, an authentic Thai stir fry. But before we get started, I want to remind you that at the end of this video, you can check out how to enter a sweepstakes with Daily Burn and the Tourism Authority for Thailand and Canada to enter to win a trip for two to Thailand. So let's get started. First, you want to gather your ingredients. You can use a number of different proteins in this recipe. Today, I'm going to be working with tofu, but just know any protein will work. I have some green beans, some red bell peppers, fresh basil, shallots, ginger, garlic, some shiitake mushrooms, some chili flakes. These are the ingredients that will be going in our stir fry. I also have our ingredients for our sauce, which is our coconut milk, our lime juice, some fish sauce, soy sauce, some more chili flakes, a little bit of brown sugar, and we're gonna start with the sauce. So go ahead and grab a bowl, and you're gonna add those ingredients in one at a time, starting with your coconut milk, lime juice, fish sauce, brown sugar, add the soy sauce nice and carefully. And you can use some Thai bird's eye chili if you have access to them. I actually couldn't find them anywhere at a grocery store near me, so that's preferable. But if you don't have those Thai bird's eye chilies, you can always use some crushed red pepper flakes. So we're gonna throw those right in there. And then we're going to whisk all of this together. Okay, so once your sauce is whisked together, you're gonna take another bowl and grab your protein, whether you're using tofu, chicken, beef, and pour it in that bowl. And then you're gonna pour about a quarter cup's worth of the sauce right there onto your protein. Okay, so you have your protein marinating. You're gonna set that aside and then come over to your stove. Find a big skillet or wok, and we're gonna put that on the stove over medium heat. Add a little bit of vegetable oil. I'm using sesame oil. I really like this. I think it adds a nice smoky flavor here. About 2 tablespoons for the whole pan. Let that heat up slightly, and then we're gonna go ahead and add in our shallot, our ginger, our garlic, and our chili. So let that heat up for a quick second there, and then go ahead and add those ingredients in. Okay, so you're gonna let this saute for about a minute or two until the onions start to become a little translucent, and then your ginger is gonna become fragrant, but you don't want it to burn. When you burn ginger, it becomes really bitter, so make sure that you keep moving it around. Once those 1 or 2 minutes are up, add your protein that was marinating. Add that right into the pan. Add your green beans as well. Let them saute for a few minutes until the tofu starts to become a little crispy and the green beans start to soften just a bit. Now, by no means am I an expert Thai chef, but I did spend some time in Thailand a couple years ago, and I absolutely fell in love with the food. I fell in love with the flavors. I fell in love with the people. It was such a great experience there. And what I love about dishes, especially like this stir fry, you can use lots of different vegetables that you have on hand. So there's a lot of ways to work within the traditional framework of Thai cooking, but add some elements to really make it your own. Okay, so it's been about 3 to 5 minutes. My tofu is getting a little crispy here. My beans are starting to soften just a bit. I'm gonna go ahead, add in my shiitake mushrooms, add in my bell peppers, give that a little stir around, and then I'm gonna add in almost the rest of my entire sauce. So just leave a little bit for later if you wanna soak the rest of the vegetables in it. Okay, so my vegetables have been sauteing here for about 3 to 5 minutes over medium heat. And what I can see is that the vegetables, the beans, and the peppers are getting brighter here. They're getting a little bit softer, but they still have a crispiness to them, and that's exactly what we want with our vegetables. And I'm just gonna reduce the heat a little bit and let that sit for about another 2 or so minutes. You can serve this stir fry with rice, with noodles, or just have it plain. But I'm gonna go get my rice ready while this finishes off cooking. Serve yourself however much you want. I like to serve it right out of the wok so it's nice and hot. Top it with lots of veggies, lots of tofu here. Really load it up, get lots of that delicious goodness, all of those nutrients in there, all of this delicious, delicious coconut milk that I'm smelling. And then top it off with a little bit of fresh Thai basil, and there you go. I hope you all enjoyed cooking along with me today. But the one thing that's better than cooking Thai food with me in your kitchen is actually cooking Thai food in Thailand. So don't forget to head over to dailyburn.com/sweepstakes to enter for your chance to win a trip for two to Thailand, and even get a real cooking lesson with a real Thai chef. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers.